Alrighty everybody, welcome back to a brand new video here on my YouTube channel. Now today I'm really excited to be showing you guys this video. I'm super excited. Now there's this glitch thing where you can't control these two guys, these two artilleries, and so that would have felt flop. But anyways, so this battle is just insane. Like, you guys are gonna watch and be like, Gabe, you are such a legend. I will praise you. I will name my kids after you. You're gonna be like that at the end of the video. I'm not joking. This is a fantastic battle. Yeah, you guys are just gonna have to find out. I guess I could go over army, whatever they're called. I don't know. I guess I'll go over those really quick. If you want to skip it, you can. I don't know. I'll see if I can put the time up on the screen or not. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, so we're gonna go from left to right. Okay, we got just two. We have two chasseurs cheval. We have crusaders. We have two crusaders. No, we have one crusader and then one. I'm not gonna pronounce that. We have lancers basically. Alrighty, and then I have my horse artillery. I have one fusilier, two fusilier. Numero tres and cuatro. Okay, so we have. However many, I don't know. Speaking Spanish, I couldn't count. I don't know why I was just naming them. Anyways, we got however many Fusiliers, Grenadier of the Line, Young Guard, and our Old Guard. We also have another Young Guard and two Old Guard. That's right, two Young Guard, two Old Guard. We have d'Erlon, or whatever, I don't know, and Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon? Here's Napoleon, look at him. That's cool. Anyways, and then we have Michelne, who's got this huge cav force with him. Michelne. Great dude, great dude. Okay. That's it for my guys. These guys, they just have a bunch of elite infantry, elite rifles, light infantry, stuff like that, a bunch of artillery, bunch of cav, plus the Prussian army's gonna come in with some infantry and some cav. Not that much, but still quite a bit. Yeah, just a ton of elite infantry. Like, there's one unit of foot. Yeah, there's only one unit of normal infantry. The rest is elite. So this is a very good battle. Alright, battle starting now. Alright, not much is happening. I'm just gonna try to think. Okay, so what can I do for strategy? So I was thinking. Okay, what I will do is I'll just attack this left side. And I'll try to overwhelm them and flank them. See, I had also, just before this, done the Battle of Austerlitz. And so I was thinking, that was in my mind. So what I was planning on doing was going to send my whole cav force over to this right side to try to flank around them. And then, if this was a real player, so I was like, if this was a real player, they would be absolutely destroyed if they just decided just to camp the hill. So what I was going to do was going to come around with my cav on the right flank, come in and crash through their lines, basically just destroy this whole right flank. Now I know these guys would have formed square and stuff. I would have done whatever I could, just kill as many as I could. But while they were focusing on micromanaging stuff over there, I was gonna attack most of my infantry on this side and try to overwhelm them. Now this is the area that most of the fight happened throughout the battle. I mean, this house right here, this farm, was like the most insane area of fighting. This house, let's just say nobody's gonna be able to live in there ever again. It's probably gonna be like the most historical landmark ever. Anyway, so we have the Jaegers in here opening fire on my boys who are coming up here. My Young Guard, my Grenadiers, and my Grenadiers. So I was gonna have these guys basically being as a second wave or reserves. I'm sending over all my cav except for Marshal and whatever. Ooh, they're getting some nicer too. This poor guy. This poor guy. Everybody survives except for him. Look at how far he is from his horse though. That's a long way. So yeah, I didn't have any control over these sadly. Otherwise, I mean, I could have done a lot more. I would have taken out these houses. I would have just destroyed this house and then shelled this artillery, just destroyed it. but I can't because I couldn't control it. That was a nice hit up here. I also wish we had howitzers, like replace one of those artilleries with howitzers. But I do have control of this artillery, so what I was planning on doing was just taking out this house. I was just gonna blow up this house, but I don't know what's going on, but it's like doing no damage at all. Cause they got some Jaegers in here. Jaegers? Yeah. They got Jaegers in there. So that's our. So right now it's basically just bombardment, but I'm pushing. Like if you look over here, I've got 4 units. I got 1 fusilier, 2 fusilier. No, I actually don't have. Got a grenadier, a young guard, and a fusilier of the line. All of those guys are pretty much coming up here. So you see, I sent in 2 units. I think my grenadier and young guard to take out this house, rush in there, but they've got some foot guard in the house. Now, house is already hard enough to take, but with one of the most elite units on the British side in that house, it's gonna be like impossible. But anyway, so I'm gonna push up. So I was gonna do another Austerlitz type battle where this guy goes up, attacks him, falls back, this guy comes up, slams. When this guy attack. If they don't attack, what I was just gonna do is like have these guys go up, fire volley, come back, reload. These guys run up, fire volley, come back, switch, go back and forth. Anyways, that didn't happen. This unit glitched out, or another unit in the same spot. They just kept moving and stuff. It was terrible. They got a good cav charge. I think I was moving my cav forces over here, and I got over there and I pressed the form square button, but it was too late. Now the first troops are getting in position, and I'm just like, get out of there, get up to that. You guys form up here, charge into this cavalry, wipe them out. I need the cavalry advantage, because I don't. Anyways, this army is coming up. Glorious Prussian army. Grenadiers. Some of that war. Oh man. I just ate lunch and oh my goodness. Alright, so we're all gonna have an engagement. Cavalry charge, these guys form square because the AI has eyes everywhere. Alright, over here. You can see this unit is just getting obliterated. I was just like, okay, I don't know what we're gonna do. You guys aren't killing any of them, or at least not fast enough. You're getting double shot, so I just said cavalry, not cavalry, just charge in. And so now they're getting butchered. And so I sent up this young guard unit to start firing, or no, just charge in. And so I also sent in to my reserves for this attack, not these reserves over here. No, I had reserves for the attack, and so I'm just sending as many guys as possible. They're sending in another unit of foot guard. That's just insane. And they're also sending in some Brunswick? Yeah, Brunswick line infantry. That's just stupid. Now, here is a big flaw that the AI had. They formed up their German line, King's German Legion, like this. So, you'll just see. I think it was this side of the line. They're gonna form up and just start shooting and be able to completely annihilate this regiment. So here, you can see there's some fighting going on. Look at this. This is cool. This is amazing. And so yes, they have the foot guard are pretty much all in the house. Just like these guys. And the Brunswick line infantry is trying to get in. I basically don't have any guys left. But see, they form up like this, and so I'm pretty much able just to completely form a good line of shots. Anyway, so I'm reforming so I can get some pop shots off on these guys. I only have one, no, I have 2 units. I have a unit of grenadiers and a unit of young guard. Trying to do this guys. Grenadiers are great in melee, but still, they don't have a lot of guys. So the average unit is 160. Well, I have it on the so right now the average unit is 160. They have 120. So 14 and more regiments are in there. I don't know if you can see the regiments. Yeah, but it's not in there. Look at those brave men. Okay. Well, now one of the regiments is broken. I don't know which one it was. The grenadiers have broken. So now the young guard remains. Okay, so it's only 67 of them having to fight off 3 regiments. 2 of them are elite, super elite, and then the Brunswick line, which is better than normal infantry. Look at this. This is amazing. So let's now head over to this side where there was a bunch of cav engagement. You can see my cav butchered one of their regiments, and then they got butchered, but whatever. And here goes the grenadiers. I broke the grenadiers. That's big. The artillery is just barely in, and they're shooting at something. I don't know. Pull up the minimap again, see what stuff's going on. So yeah, if you look right now, I mean, I'm getting destroyed. Like this whole wave, whole army's been destroyed. I'm sending in my reserves from this side, so I only have 4 units really that haven't been touched. 4 infantry units that haven't been touched, and yeah, that's it. I have 4 infantry regiments left. 4 infantry regiments left against this. I mean, I don't. It's just like so upsetting because normally what I'll do is I'll just attack this right flank, completely go around, destroy the Prussians, and completely flank them. That's what I'll do. And so I'm like, I want to do something different instead of just doing the same old boring battle. Anyway, so I attacked the left side. Now here I have my Chasseur à Cheval fighting off Dragoons, who I think are better than Chasseur à Cheval. I don't use Chasseurs enough, so I don't know. Here we have Gaber or whatever, I don't know, fighting off the Lancers. We have the general over here with just 8 guys left. Land war from the Prussian army. They also have up here, I think, a unit of musketeers and a unit of land war. So here are my 2 fusiliers, which are charging into this house. In case I didn't show it, or like you missed it, you didn't see it out of the corner of your eye or something. This regiment got absolutely obliterated by my young guard. So I sent in my fusiliers, and now they're charging back in their Brunswick line and their foot guards again into the house with my foot guards. And so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get my guys in there first, so that we will have the advantage. Because these are just normal line infantry fighting off elite guys, but they are already damaged by what has happened. So I think I have the advantage right now. So we're gonna head over back to the cavalry. Over here, I am going to obliterate their land war, which is militia, the worst you could have. And now I'm just like, okay, now go on, kill the Prussian general. That's gonna be huge for me if I can kill the Prussian general. So we got that going on right now. This artillery's just not doing anything. And there we go, we just killed the general of the Prussians. I sent over Michel Ney, and now I'm committing my old guard. I'm committing them up to here. Gonna eventually have them come up here and fire. If you look, it's pretty even. I mean, they have a slight advantage, but for the most part, it's relatively even. The Fusiliers of the line, which again, normal line infantry, holding off against 2 units of foot guard and Brunswick line infantry. That's insane. Okay, so for the first time, I'm actually on the inside. I don't know what this would happen right here, but we're like sandwiching the Brunswick infantry. 36. I'm probably butchering these names. I'm sorry, but anyways, they're fighting right now. Very nice. Very fantastic battle. Now the land war and musketeers are advancing Over here we have destroyed this whole Prussian army was basically destroyed by my cav. That's just insane. Don't you just wish like the actual Battle of Waterloo happened like this? I mean, honestly. But look at this. I mean, that's not a lot of cav considering like this unit is still fresh. 36 out of 60. Yeah, 60 out of 60, and then 23 out of 60. That's a ton of guys just killed. But look, we destroyed an entire army just with that cav. Viva la France, man. Viva la France. Okay, so I pulled up Napoleon. I'm like, this is all I have for my actual army, besides that cavalry over there. But besides the cavalry and the artillery, this is my army right here. These 4 units in Napoleon. That's it beside my cav. So I'm basically dead. Anyways, the Fusiliers have been putting up a fight, a good fight. All this stuff is the foot guard. 57 foot guard against 70 Fusiliers and 66 Fusiliers. There's some guys just standing doing nothing, a bunch of guys sitting there doing nothing. So a bunch of them are idle. So now you can't actually say anything. They're running the foot guards, only 29 of them left. This artillery, the artillery, British artillery is just so annoying. Like, it's not doing much damage, it's just annoying. Okay, here's a big thing. I snuck up some of my cavalry, and they were able to start handling with the Duke of Wellington. If you kill the Duke of Wellington, that's like a big advantage. And there we kill him. He is dead. The Duke of Wellington is no more, and we've also captured the house. So see, now stuff is turning on. Like, if you look before, I mean, I was dead. I mean, I had no cav. I have like a bunch of weak regiments of cav, and 4 regiments against the entire British army. How could I win? And now they're just complete YOLO charging it. The Duke is no longer with them, so what are they gonna do? I don't know. Anyways, I have this artillery. I can only take control of this artillery. If I had control of this, I would switch it to canister, start firing. Switch to canister, start firing with that. Now, I was like trying to micromanage over here because I'm like, I gotta get this going, I gotta get the cav going. I come back over here, switch these guys to canister, but they just fired a volley, so I can't return a volley before, I can't fire a volley before the cav gets to me. So that means all of this artillery is gone. So basically now, all I have is this unit, 2 units of cav, 1 of 23, 1 of 29. Fighting again, and 4 units of infantry. Mind you though, I do have 2 old guard, which are the best you can get for France. And I have 2 very weak units of Fusiliers and Napoleon Bonaparte, who now has, has 11 guys in his regiment. And we're going against, like, the whole British army. So, I mean, I'm still outnumbered by a ton. Like, if you look at the balance of power down here at the bottom left, I'm dead. But this cavalry was going in big and just getting a bunch of kills, but they're gone now. This one regiment's left. I'm not sure. All we have now is De Erlon for cavalry, and I'm pretty sure he's gone too. So now all I have is 4 regiments and Napoleon. That's it. They charged in, formed a score. Look at this. Look at this. This is what they should look like. This is what they are. That is how much, like, little guys I have. Plus I have this regiment up here, which is even weaker than that one. And I'm just like, go charge, take out this stupid artillery. Because if they fire canister, I mean, all these guys are gone. Gaber coming in again. I'm like, try to form square. Form square now. I don't want you all dead. I need you guys. If like a half regiment even of cavalry charged into this regiment of 51 guys, the whole regiment will be obliterated. I mean, not even joking. So I quickly took up this artillery. I'm gonna go continue running down the line, taking out the artillery. They have the Black Watch, which is another super elite regiment for the British, sitting up here in a square formation. Looks cool though. Looks cool. Gotta give it props. Looks cool. They have their Jaegers, which are light foot, so they can shoot further than my normal infantry. So they could just sit here and shoot at them, and they would never get hit. I'd have to move. King German Legion, Dutch, whatever. Charging. I mean, look at this. I'm actually winning now. Plus this Prussian guy. The Prussian troops are coming in on this right flank. And I'm just like, okay, refuse the line, fight off this musketeer and land war unit. Now this unit's still up here. Now they still have this regiment, but if you look now, the balance of power has completely switched like opposite. A couple minutes ago it was like what it is now, and then you flip and it's like completely flipped around. I mean, Vive la France. It's insane. Like, I wasn't like even like I was worried that I would lose, but I mean I was still trying, but still it was just like, how on earth did that happen? Like, I mean, I was outnumbered like 5-1 there, 4 regiments of infantry, and then they all just break. Like, look at this. This unit right here only lost. It didn't lose anybody, and they broke because there's nobody left. This is the 1 regiment left. Now they probably could have put up a good fight because I don't have many guys left. Look at this. Look at this. I lost more than them all, and I still won. I got more kills than them all. This is insane. Anyways, they're both dead, so I mean this battle is kind of awesome. Let's look at the most kills. 176 by my old guard. 160 by my chasseurs. This is insane. 146. 146. Again, they tied, but these guys lost 125 men. Let's look at the losses. 151 out of 160. 148, 160. 148 again out of 160. 138. Look at that. Who lost the least? Yeah, everybody lost somebody. 16 guys. How much did Napoleon lose? Napoleon lost 19 out of 24 guys. This was an absolutely insane, bloody battle. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like. That really helps me motivate myself to make more content that like 2 guys are gonna watch. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, subscribe, leave a like. I just said that. Anyways, guys, see you in the next video. Anyways, guys, see you on next one. Anyways, guys, see you next Wednesday. Goodbye.